When you are thinking about your dating history, it can be really overwhelming. You've got times when you fell in love, you had strong feelings for someone, other times when you were heartbroken, you had to leave a relationship. Even if you really loved that person, you knew deep down you had to leave them. But you look back at your dating history and it can just feel very overwhelming, all these different emotions at once. And I wanted a way where you could look at your dating history symbolically so you can start to get clarity and get to your happily ever after. What I came up with is something I'm calling a cosmic dating map. Go ahead and drop a comment below or message me over on my Instagram if you want to get access to my free PDF so that you can get all the instructions for creating your own cosmic dating map. I want to thank my guest, who is anonymous, so we're not going to reveal her name, for being on my show today. Thank you so much. Let's get into her dating history.
My relationship history is very simple. So I married when I was very young, and then our marriage lasted for 13 years. Then I moved in United States, and then I started dating my ex-boyfriend for 10 years. It was a little bit of on and off, but it was good. He was very respectful, and we really didn't have that much of a problem, but by end of it was a little bit like he wanted different things that I wanted in life, and it didn't work out. But ever since I've been single, and sometimes I go on dates and try to find love, but I'm hopeless romantic and I don't settle. I decided at this stage of my life I don't want to settle with anything but perfect. So
awesome. And how long then since your relationship ended with the ex-boyfriend?
It's been almost 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but end of my relationship with my ex-boyfriend was extremely sad. It wasn't because he was the best thing on face of the earth. The way it ended, it was very shocking and unexpected and very unfair to me. Like, he literally, instead of having a conversation or anything, he literally ghosted me after 10 years of being together. It was very, very, if I can say, it was the most difficult period of my life, that breakup. Like, it messed up with my head, it messed up with my self-confidence, it messed up with everything. It takes long time for you to get better. For like few first months, like maybe 3-4 months, I genuinely was a piece of meat on a couch. I lost so much weight and I couldn't do anything. So that was extremely, I think I'm still bitter about it, but I try to move on. But as I said, I'm very selective.
And how often are you actually meeting new people and dating in these past 4 years?
This is very generic. The minute you feel you've been dumped and you're heartbroken, the first thing is just like, have you seen the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I have not seen it.
Oh my goodness, it's a really funny movie.
Okay.
Very funny movie. I strongly suggest you to watch it. He gets dumped, and the first thing you do, you start like dating and going out and going crazy non-stop because your ego gets hurt, and you want to prove it to yourself that I'm still worthy, I'm wanted, I want to go. Like, I didn't do any of those crazy things that he has done, like sleeping with every woman he ever gone out with or anything like that. I didn't do any of those things. But like, immediately you just need validation. You just need that I am worthy, I am wanted, I am loved, I am like that kind of things to get it the validation. But it's wrong because you're not ready. I mean, when I started going, I was going on date like it's going out of style. I was going on dates after dates. Like, it got to the point that I said I literally cannot find, my brain was not ready to pick a new outfit for anyone. So I came up with like a uniform.
You did not? Are you serious?
Yeah, I had a uniform hanging in my closet door. It was a very cute and beautiful top, a jacket, and a pair of jeans and ankle boots. And I was going to that because I was not seeing a same person. Who cares? They didn't know what I was wearing the night before or last week.
This is incredible.
Like I was just seriously, I had like a uniform hanging in my closet. Like, okay, I'm going to see someone else, and I swear to you, I didn't have any. No, I didn't kiss, touch, or did anything or any intimacy with any of them, but we were going to get, and I didn't care if they wanted to. I didn't care about anything. Like it has to be somewhere close to my home because I didn't want to drive. Plus it had to be like less than 10 minutes or 15 minutes drive from my home when it started first, and I didn't care where we or how we are seeing each other. I accept the coffee date, get a drink, going to happy hour, nice dinner, getting ice cream. I went to Whole Food with a guy. I told him he was working very close, like for a company very close to where I used to live, and I needed to go to Whole Food. And he said, "Oh, I love to go to Whole Food." I said, "Let's go shopping." I literally, our date was 30 minutes shopping at Whole Food.
Wow, so you really just had dating down.
The first year, I think I was on 100% over 100 dates.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So a date every 3 days with a new person.
Yeah.
Wow, and so because at the end of that, did you ever go on second dates? Did you end up in a relationship?
There wasn't, no, I just knew I hate them. There wasn't, like, I was just, I was judging them for everything. I was not ready.
So that was your first year.
Yeah.
How often are you dating now, or the second, third, fourth year?
But then now this year that I've been traveling all over, I don't have time. I'm not staying in one place for too long to see. But first year, 100%, with zero doubt, it was over 120 people. Last year, which altogether 4 people.
Okay, so you went on 4 dates last year.
One was the hiking trip. I don't know if it's considered a dating, like, because we met.
Yeah, I think that counts.
Yeah, okay. And the romantic guy in Budapest, that was one.
Do you want to share the story, or?
Oh, sure. I mentioned it before. One of the city in Europe is my absolute favorite place. So there's a coffee shop in that city, and it's very close to Opera House. And I saw a bunch of musicians are walking in. I didn't know. I stood up and grabbed my coat to leave, and I saw a very, very extremely handsome guy walking in. And of course he was very young, and our eyes locked to each other. Like, I looked at him, he looked at me, and we were like, I don't know what happened. I just our eyes are locked at each other. He walked toward me without anything, and he said, "Hi." I said, "Hi." He said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I'm going home now." He said, "No, you're not." I said, "Yeah, I'm going home." He said, "No, you're not. Sit down." But it was so romantic and sexy, but very sweet at the same time. By the end of it, I knew him like he's my, I don't know, boyfriend, and he knew me like we've known each other for years and years and years. And then I needed to get my accommodation at 11 o'clock, before midnight. So I said I have to leave, and he didn't want me to leave, and he said it's okay, even after midnight there is one bus every hour. But I said, look, we have been sitting here and talking non-stop. I'm a little bit tired, let's go. And he said, okay, if you want to go, but you have to promise me you're coming. I have a performance tomorrow at Opera House. You have to come to my performance tomorrow. And he said, I want you to meet my parents are gonna be there. It scared me so much. And he said, I want to introduce you to them. But I said, we just met, like literally we just met, like, I don't know, 5 hours ago. I don't no. He said, no, you don't understand. I really, really want you to meet. They are so, my dad is one of the most, I mean, I'm not, I don't know anything. And he said, my dad is a violinist as well. Like music runs in my family. We are all from very musician, very open-minded, intellectual. Like we don't care anything. There is no judgment. There is nothing. And like you have to come. I said I'll do my very best, but I don't know. I chickened out, and I texted him and messaged him, and I said, I really, really enjoyed my time with you and everything, but I don't think I can make it. When he said, I want to introduce you to my parents, it was like, what the hell? What are you doing? Like, this is too much. Like, it went amazing. It was magical, but a little too soon or too fast.
So did you ever see him again?
No, I didn't. But we talked during the time that I was there in the city. I was staying in Budapest. I still have his information and everything, and I'm going back end of the summer to Budapest. So I'm gonna message him when I'm there.
So was it that you felt that the idea of meeting his parents was a red flag?
No, not at all. But I thought it was my own insecurity that kicked in. No, it wasn't anything about him, or I thought it was very, very genuine and kind that he wanted me to meet his parents after.
Did you end up regretting that you didn't go to the performance and meet the parents? And
you may not believe me, I got ready. I wore a very, very nice dress. I did everything. Like I did. I took shower, I did my hair, makeup, dress, everything.
Wow.
But like I struggle so much in my head that am I ready to go meet his parents? Am I ready to go even see him? He said, I promise you. He asked for my information, and he said, I'm just gonna ask for the what do you call it, like the kiosk to save your ticket is gonna be there. Just go tell them your name, and you grab your ticket and come, and make sure you're just staying somewhere very close that I can see you from the stage and like everything. But I thought this is like I was not ready for that level of romance. I don't know, it happened too soon, too fast.
And would you say that maybe if you had felt more healed from
but I don't want to go back or like in any show. I mean, it's not like he is crying his eyes out waiting for me, but
yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I would imagine, based on what you're telling me about this guy in Budapest, that it's like a missed opportunity because of fears that you have.
You know, sometimes you just think with your heart, sometimes you just think with your head also. But I was like, he was many years younger than me. I know ages like, and he even told me he was many years younger than me, but he has already been married and divorced. I don't know, it was like lots of overthinking came to my head after that, and I don't know, sometimes I think I should have given it a chance to see where it goes, rather than overthinking of, oh, what's gonna happen in 10 years. Okay, 10 years is 10 years, then what happened, it happened. But I don't know, at the same time I think the level of heartbroken and the level of being in a bottom of my being during that heartbreak, I don't want to repeat it again. If it makes sense. But definitely I overthought the what it could be.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
Well, I go back. I'm gonna message
and I love
him.
that. I love that you're going back. You're gonna go back at the end of the summer.
Yes,
That's brilliant. That's awesome.
Yeah,